Scammed out of more than $100,000. Now, you might think, never happened to you, right? Or even to a loved one, but it happened to one Valley woman.
Yeah, her story, part of a pretty alarming trend out there, being tracked now by the FBI. Scammers going after older adults.
Our Ashley Paredes spoke with her, and Ashley also
today
teamed up with our Let Joe Know team to help you spot those warning signs.
Just hearing this today makes it hurt again.
76-year-old Jean Ullery finding strength through family, opening up about recently being scammed out of her and her husband's life savings, $163,000.
I just opened it and it was a disaster.
Jean tells us in early February she was on her laptop going through her email when a pop-up claiming to be from Microsoft appeared on her screen, stating she had to call a specific phone number due to something being found on her computer.
I was terrified when they were talking about child porn.
But that wasn't true. Jean says the scammers then demanded she pay a fine. Otherwise, she and her husband would both go to prison.
She wasn't allowed to tell anybody. They threatened her to, don't tell your family, you'll go to jail, anything they could say to keep her scared.
The scammers sent Jean these instructions, telling her to take out small increments of money from her and her husband's bank accounts, then drive to a local vape shop where she would need to transfer it through Bitcoin.
I would tell them, I don't like to drive in the dark. And they would say things like, how's your husband doing?
Yeah.
It's the things like that.
Our Let Joe Know team investigating this type of scare tactic in the past. A local psychologist telling us scammers target a part of your brain that processes emotions.
Often fear is going to amplify people's responses. Con artists will act as an impersonator. They'll impersonate law enforcement, they'll impersonate doctors, they'll impersonate your bank.
The FBI just releasing the 2022 Elder Fraud Report, showing more than 88,000 victims were over the age of 60, 3,500 of them in Arizona alone, with a total state loss of more than $82 million. ABC15 also speaking with a branch manager with Washington Federal Bank.
My best advice is get to know your banker. Come in and let us do an analysis of your account, how you spend your money, your trends, so that we know if we see something that's not right, then it's not right.
Jean's bank did give her a call asking about the unusual charge, but she said she was too scared to say anything at first.
They can make a lot of money by taking it from someone else. And they don't even have to use a gun or a knife or anything. They just use the phone.
Jean's son finally finding out after the scam had already gone on for a month. They have since reported the crime to Peoria police and the FBI, but her money likely gone for good.
Right now, since I'm still afraid, if somebody calls and tells me something, I'll say, give a number and I'll call you back.
Ashley Paredes, ABC15 Arizona.
That poor lady.